Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Panthers, in a program built on the backs of legends like the offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Mumpfield. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Panthers come to the line in the hurry up.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. After the misfire, now on second down. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the Wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Ball in the air, intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Trying to find his man on first down. Looking left. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Man, this defense is dialed in. Ernie forced one interception, had a chance right there to get another one.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. This is a third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. First down here for the offense. Gonna run it. It's Hammond. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. He's going to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Hit right back to the line.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays
throws toward the end zone. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll put the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Feeling some heat. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. offense getting set for first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Right down the middle. It's caught. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The defense was in the dime pack. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Bounced off his feet. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And first down for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Pitt pushing the pace. They'll throw it on first down. He's going to fire deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Couldn't get anything done on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. Gets it past the marker. This defense giving up ground, and he's finally knocked down at the 26. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here in the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Quarterback will audible. They'll throw it on first down. He tries to take the top off. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. Offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't pegged.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. He'll pull it down. Open space at the 25. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And it's on the ground. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go right back to it. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Trying play action. He caught it. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up first and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers. He is such a dangerous weapon as a runner. It's almost as if it makes the defense tentative. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. They're trying to get to it. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. The Panthers racing to the line in a hurry-up. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Going for the big play. And the pass hits, picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And when you think about it,
the Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Sends it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And that's...
We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through...
Welcome to the Queen City of Cincinnati. Offense set on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's going to take a shot right away. And he reels it in inside the 30. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Now from inside the red zone. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Hit right back to the line. Dialing up a second down pass play. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Pitt! What a catch and run for 6.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on.
Fires into traffic. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bearcat. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great and quarterback and receiver not on the same page. But when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Back to the air one more time. Fires the pass, intercepted. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
This is obviously not a great start.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can.
Going up top. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 40. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open.
Steel City might be most associated with this legendary NFL franchise, but people here in Pittsburgh know that the ties to the Panthers run deep. Glad to have you with us here at Acrisure Stadium, home to the Pittsburgh Panthers. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the California Golden Bears taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get... First down here for the offense. The give to the tailback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Pitt pushing the pace. Off the play fake. He turns that loose down the right side. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going up top. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. A first down for the offense. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's looking to throw it. Dances away from the heat. And into the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal. They're going to run it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding.
Now from the 40, it's first and 10. He's going to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. He wants to throw here on second down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to him. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
That's a good example.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Using his feet to buy time. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Going up top on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Connection to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to get it through the air. Trying to burn this defensive back. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. He wants to throw. He's going to take off. Hey, that's a live ball. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate. He's... Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Panthers, in a program built on the... The offense lining up for a first down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. And the Panthers will hustle to the line. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. On third down, going up top. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass, showing the arm strength to the left. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Even though officials don't like it, the best time to spike the ball is after a touchdown, not on second down. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down. Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a first down for this offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Comes out throwing on first down. Dances away. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Floating away. Now he's going to throw back to the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
No, and those are those where you're just...
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touch.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the ball is picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 26. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Hit right back to the line. He's going to pass on 2nd down. He wants to take the top off. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to go down. Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and S. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Pitt pushing the pace.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump starts the offense.
And man, we
the Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type.
He lets it fly. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's not afraid to go deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Third and short, like...
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Still on the 35-yard line. They'll try it again on second and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up. Looking for a productive play on first down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Getting some heat. He'll try to do it himself. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. He'll come out throwing on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust.
Oh, it's loose. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. Pitt right back to the line. Off the play fake on first down. He's taking the shot. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter.
A shot toward the end zone, and it's caught. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Listen, I know DBs don't catch the ball real well, but to be a defensive back, it's one of the hardest positions in football. You got to stay with these big, fast wide receivers and then try to go track the football and make a play. Great job making a play for his team.
On third down, he drops to throw. That one comes out hot down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the... First down here for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. He's going to run it. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive.
Oh, look out, there he goes. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll take another shot here. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down. This defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the left. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field. We're right, and the play will stand. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. At midfield, he's got room. Flying down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the back. And they can't make the play on third down.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, fourth and short.
The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams.
The Steel City might be most associated with its legendary NFL franchise, but people here in Pittsburgh know that the ties to the Panthers run deep. Glad to have you with us here at Acrisure Stadium, home to the Pittsburgh Panthers. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Virginia Cavaliers. offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. Going for a big play right off the bat. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Pitt pushing the pace.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on.
Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the catch down the right side. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And once he... The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance... Oh, picked off. Trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. And he has taken it all. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Looking deep. He's got it inside the 15. And he's... First down for this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off play action on first down. He fires to the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Smart offensive coordinators, they're going to throw deep balls, especially those 50-50 balls you hear about all the time. My wide receiver...
He's looking deep. Makes the grab on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
He'll pull it down and run. He's loose. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning.
42 Spider.
He's going to pass. He fires one deep down the right side. And it's caught inside the 30. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 6. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it to... Line gets set, first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Pitt right back to the line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Ready up.
Offense set on first down.
Pound 55 weak.
Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, the sweet feet. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Going to try to get it himself. At the 35, he's got room. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. A 3rd and long coming up here. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
You got to love that on defense.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now for this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll try it again. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They're going to test the right side with this one. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Picks up 6. Brings up 2nd down.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Nice move to keep moving. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Pitt pushing the pace.
On the flank. 2nd down coming up.
Black 24.
Looking for room. It's Reed. Oh, sick, nasty move, and he's loose. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Pitt. First down here for the offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up a 5. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixture of...
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Trying to escape and get it himself. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to get it through the air. Pressure coming. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense uses the time. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is... In Louisville, Kentucky, they love thoroughbreds who know how to run down the stretch and get to the wire first. And certainly, they've seen plenty of them here. From Johnny... A first down for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He'll pull it down. Got room at the 35. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Hit right back to the line.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football.
He's going for it all. Makes the catch. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
They'll run it on first and goal. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. And the D deny them on second and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Coming after him. At the 45, on his way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Get set, get set.
First down for the offense.
He wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And here comes the offense on second down. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations, and this is the business we live in.
Unleashes one deep. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Panther. Here comes the offense on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He rifles one deep to the left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmaker.
Going for it all. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And that pass picked off. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able.
Going to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
They'll throw it on first down. Makes the catch. It's Mumpfield. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. He's back to throw on second down. He's got the tight end. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. From the gun, looking for a man. Caught in the backfield. It's Hammond. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
And listen, if I have a playmaker...
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Unloads it downfield. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Pitt! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just...
Gonna take a shot. He's got it at the 25. Turns it on down the left side. And he ran away. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. He slings it deep to the left. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And once he got loose, it was all over. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Quarterback checking off. To the air on first down. Going over the top. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Pitt pushing the pace.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. The sure hands, it's Reed. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. He wants to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Reed. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The play action fake. Feeling some heat. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Touchdown, Panthers! And the pummeling has started.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Going deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. He was oh so close to wrapping up this 3rd quarter with a score. What a play to finish off the period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of time those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people. And you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team. And that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented. They're up.
Welcome to Bowl Week. Glad to have you with us from Boca Raton, Florida for what ought to be an exciting matchup in the Ruth Plain. On first down, here comes this offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Great move there. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Panthers moving quickly to the line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. They'll run play action. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll... Quarterback checking the play. Looking for a productive play on first down. Using his legs, it's Reed. Oh, what a move! And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers or big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
They'll throw it on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught! The offense set for a first down play. To the ground with the back. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun.
Holds it in on the left. Off he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. And once he... The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if you're...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Off play action. The sweet feet buy a little time. Catch and stride inside. picks off a huge play.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
They'll throw it from the red zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Pitt!
I'm going to spread you.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Going for the big play. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge of your seat-type first half, or as they call it here, just another typical Boca Raton Bowl. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is...
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game, punctuating this season.
Very few times can you get a guy that wide open in a game, and when you do...
He lofts one down the sideline. And he makes the catch inside the 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Defense.
The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to take off. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Pitt right back to the line. Looking to throw on second down. A shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Going for it all. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. 2nd and 10 after the previous play.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had the answer with respect to defending the pass in this game.
And the Panthers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. Buys a little extra time. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Reed. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a touchdown, Pittsburgh! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop...
Time to take a shot. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Panthers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Now he's looking into the middle. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. Grab behind the line. It's Reed. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. He'll set up to throw. Got it! Touchdown, Panthers! And the route is on. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel to find... The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter. Guys are tired, and they're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him, and they're able to get to him outside of the pocket. Nice job.
Pitt pushing the pace. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll turn it loose out to the right. And he makes the catch inside the 15. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Reed. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. How good have they been on third down today? And another opportunity here on third and goal. Slams it ahead. Touchdown, Pitt! And the... Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. And man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happened.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Get set! Get set! Ready? Cricket! Ready? Cobra! Easy! Ready? Spider! Now! Blast! Here we go! Easy! Here we go! Set! Ready! Ready, go! Set! Hut! Ready! Ready! Get blue! Get ready! Clear! Clear! Come on, set! Ready! Here we go! Let's go!
Few places are richer in tradition, more steeped in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys. Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. Today, a battle in the Buckeye State, and battle lines will be drawn from Cleveland to Cincinnati, as we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's... First down here for the offense. Handoff from the gun. At the 35, he's loose. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line.
Well, you see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills.
He unleashes a long one. He's got it at the 20. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. The quarterback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Moves away as he feels pressure. On the move at the 30. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Up-tempo for the offense.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing.
He uncorks one deep. And it's caught inside the 20. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub.
That 53-yard attempt was well within his range, but now this offense will take over at its own 36. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's a great job by the DB playing the ball in the air. You see it all the time. DBs kind of get turned around. The wide receiver goes up and makes a catch.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. This is a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, big juke to get past. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Buckeye! The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high.
He lets one fly deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll try to do it himself. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. here on third down for this offense. They'll try to get the first through the air. He fires a bullet to the right. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And I like the aggressiveness.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half, trying to beat the D deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Great play by the defensive back, showing you his variety of skills. His ability to turn the hips, his speed running downfield, turning his head to locate the football and then swatting it away. You just can't do it better.
Oh, he gave him a dead leg. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Looking to move it through the air. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll line up for a second down play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it! And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown! Offense getting set for first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Snap from the gun on third down. He's not afraid to go deep. It's complete. Touchdown. First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. That was not a great throw. Might even call it un... As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. He chucks one out to the right. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
You got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Line gets set, first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Steps away. He's going to run it. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Looking to pass on second down. Hit as he throws. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quarterback will audible. Wants to throw on third down. Lets it fly on the move. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the run, still looking. Keeps it and gets the first down. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he's put that dude in a blender. Here's the handoff. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Trying play action. Snags it. Touch. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play